So never mind all my drawings. We've been in this trade for a while, but I want to show you why I'm in this trade. And I actually, so I was in 2 micros during this candle right here. And I've been waiting for price to come all the way back up because see, we just fell all day yesterday. Look at all that pink. If you see pink, it will most likely sink. Let me show you yesterday's trading day. It was insane what the Maverick AI Pro picked up on here. Remember, when price is below this blue line, we go short. If you look at yesterday on NQ, where was the open? The open was right here. So the open was right here. You did not have a closure above the Maverick guide until, oh my gosh, until really the open of the, no, 4:10 p.m. all day long. If you would have just traded this blue line, you would have hung into this entire move down. That is freaking insane, okay? Like, look at this. Below. You didn't have one closure and not really much of a break. You had one little tiny tick above it. Unbelievable trading day. The Maverick AI Pro guided you the whole way. On top of that, you had hot pink candles. If you see pink, it will most likely sink. Pink and red are your strongest downside candles. Unbelievable. Look at all these confidence arrows screaming at you to get in, and you only had a couple of like indecision kind of stalling out periods during lunch, and then you just kept sinking down below the blue line the entire time. Your Maverick trender, when this line is above, when it's pegged to the top of the panel and it can't go any further, that's showing strength and momentum. Look at all these momentum plays. It completely called from here to here. So from here to here, it called that one out. Then you had a nice little spike during this sideways action. Then it called from here all the way to here. From here to here, small little scalp from here all the way down to here. And these are big moves. I just have it squinched, but like this is like massive moves. These candles are, I mean, 79 down to, these are $45 moves. Absolutely insane moves. So the Maverick AI Pro colors your background, colors the candles according to what we see in the data behind the candles, not just strength, not just direction, green and red candles, but actually like what is the data telling us? Is it strength and momentum to the downside, or is it going to turn around, right? Maverick trender pegs to the top. When it pegs to the top, that is showing strength and momentum, and it'll give you a label. Right now, we're in an uptrend, of course. Let me show you today's trade, and I'll tell you a funny story because I totally flubbed the trade going into this one. I didn't flub it. I made $600, but I didn't look up the news schedule. I'm assuming I still haven't looked up the news schedule. Call me stupid, but I still haven't looked up the news schedule, but I'm assuming this candle at 8:30 had news. Okay, this is the close of the candle, so it says 8:35, but this is your 8:30 candle. And I was in 2 micros and maybe 3 micros, but I'm pretty sure it was just 2 micros. And I went from being up like $250 to being up over $1,000. I was texting with a couple high school friends, believe it or not. I've been out of high school a really, really, really long time. But I just happen to still be really good friends with 2 of them. And we had a little group text chat going on, and I kind of got lost in that. And I get back to it because I had my stop loss in. You guys know I risk very little. I'm at break even right now. So I got lost in that conversation, and I come back to my screen, and we are way up here. And my eyes came out of my head. I'm in a couple of micros, and I'm up $1,000+. I was like, I couldn't hit close quick enough, and I only made out with like $600. It came all the way down here, but holy smokes! I guess it was news on this candle, but making $1,000 on a couple micros is like crazy, and in a blink of an eye. So anyway, keep your eyes on your charts. I guess that's the rule for today, or that's the lesson for today. So I drew this support level. I can get rid of this. remove. Okay, so why are we in this trade? Green background, bright green candles to the upside. Green is your strongest upside candle. Dark green is your second strongest upside candle. We had all this sideways action last night. You guys know I've been loving these nighttime trades. I could not get anything going last night. I got stopped out for break even 3 times, and I got stopped out another time for like $20. It was just sideways, 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 sideways. And what I wanted to do was catch an all-night move because we dropped all day yesterday. I mean, we went from 465 down to, at the close below this, 465 down to like 465. Wait, that can't be right. What did we go from? 25, 465 to 24, 902. So, what was that? $500 move on NQ? $500. Do you know what that would pay if you got the whole move? No one gets the whole move. I'm just saying. Let's do the math real quick. 500 points times 4 ticks per point times, you make $5 on NQ. That's this was a $10,000 profit. Probably more than that because I'm not going the whole way. 10 grand. Holy smoke. So my theory was, I said, man, whenever we drop, go back and watch my last few videos, folks, that I nighttime trade. I just do it on my phone now. But when we drop all day long like this, a lot of times we like to just come right on back up. So I was hoping I could go to bed. Where was I? Yeah, right around here. You can see it's just sideways, 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 sideways. I was like, man, I hope I can just like go to bed and wake up and, you know, make a few $1,000s on the way up on a couple micros. That did not happen. I would break even, get closed out, break even, get closed out, break even, get closed out. And I think I lost, you know, maybe $40 or something. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to check it in the morning. And then when I woke up this morning, I did, and we finally started moving above the Maverick guide, this blue line. I got in and I panic closed my position somewhere around here because I was up, you know, over $1,000 on a couple of micros. Oh my gosh. And I'm on a cash account right now. So I'm not trading one of my funded accounts on this trade. We're on our cash account. As you guys know, we have a daily goal for that cash account. So anyway, why are we in this trade? Done with story time. Green background. Bright green candles is your strongest upside candle. Confidence arrows. 1, 2, 3, 4 confidence arrows. Now, we did get a little consolidation here, so I drew like this box because I like to break out of boxes. My preference in trading, but it has nothing to do with the software that we're selling. But I just prefer that, so that's why I drew this box here. I was waiting for us to break and close above here to re-enter after I could have made $1,000 on 2 micros, but we still made $600, and that's pretty damn good. Maverick Trender is completely pegged to the top here. When this line is pegged to the top and it can't go any further, it's showing strength and momentum. And look where it started. It actually started on this candle right here, 101, and it's still going. So that's a 160 point move. 160 points on NQ. Oops, 160 points. Did I say 160? Sorry, guys. I'm still drinking my coffee. What is this? 25, 100. Okay, so about 160. We'll call it 160. So that's $3,200 in profit on one contract of NQ. $3,200. This right here. This line where it detected the trend starting and then all the way through. And look, it just keeps continuing. It is flat topped to the top of the ceiling. You have an uptrend label, okay? This isn't like an RSI or a stochastic where it just slowly comes down and it goes, ha, 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 ha. No, we're going to be up here. It's either at the top or it's at the bottom, okay? And then our Maverick Multi-X, let me scooch this up here. And then our Maverick Multi-X, 5 traders, let me make this bigger, sorry guys. 5 traders, think of T1 through T5 as 5 traders, trader 1, trader 2, trader 3, trader 4, trader 5, all with a different preference. They all have a different style of trading. They're all looking for a different element to confirm if we're going up or if we're going down. Are they bearish or are they bullish? And right now, trader 1 through trader 5, all with a different style, are all voting bullish on the 1 minute, bullish on the 2 minute, bullish on the 3 minute, bullish on the 5 minute, the 10 minute, the 15, and the 1 hour. When you get consensus like that, imagine if you could get 5 traders in a room that all have completely different preferences, and they and then you're getting their opinion on multiple time frames, and they're all going bullish, 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 bullish. What about the 2 minute? Yeah, we're all bullish. How about the 3 minute? Yeah, we're all bullish. How about the 1 hour? Yeah, we're all bullish. Okay, then you have your green background. Then you have your bright green candles. You have a bunch of up confidence arrows. You are above the Maverick guide. Remember, when price is above this blue line, we go long. Okay? When price is below the blue line, we go short. Okay? It's not that hard of a rule. Now we combine that. Oh crap, I just moved this level here. We combine that with the green background, with the bright green candles, with the up confidence arrows, with the Maverick trender pegged to the top green, and then all 5 traders across 6 time frames voting bullish, you see? And then we have an uptrend label as well. So like when we put all this together, when we stack all this, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And look, we're in 3 micros. We're making $1.50 a tick. 50 cents a tick on a micro, folks. 3 micros. We're up $230 on 3 little itty bitty micros. Okay. So market's about to open in a few minutes. I don't want to give back a bunch of this. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my right here. I'm going to put 2 contracts right at the bottom of this, right here. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this guy at break even plus a tick to pay for commissions. And if this sucker comes all day long, all the way back up, stress-free trade, because I'll be at break even. So if it comes back and taps me, I'm good. And then if it comes back up here, I can take my profit. Okay, that's my trading style. But again, I'm not here to teach you how to trade. I want to show you these amazing indicators that, see, I'll probably get stopped out right here, maybe, and take a bunch of money off. Because remember, this is futures. These aren't options. So like if we get out, we just re-enter at the same spot. Why give up money? You know what I mean? Okay, so market's about to open. It's going to get squirrely here. You got about 1.5 minutes to open. So this is where all sorts of, it could go anyway. I never enter the first candle of a market open. We just happen to be in a trade right now. Completely risk-free trade, okay? So listen, if you want clear vision on your charts, if you want edge in the market, there we go. We just took a bunch of profit off. Now I'm just stacking it up this morning. If you want clear vision on your charts, if you want indicators that I wish I had when I first started, painting my colors, the candles, bright green with momentum, bright green. Oh, look, it's just going to push right back up after I took profit. That's okay. I'm still in one. Move that to break even. Giving you the confidence arrows so you know you're moving in the right direction. The Maverick guide, when you're above the Maverick guide, we go long. When you're below the Maverick guide, I just showed you how the Maverick guide would have kept you in for a crazy long, all day long, from the open to the close. If you would have just stayed under the Maverick guide, you could have ridden this whole thing down. Insane move. Again, not financial advice, do your own research, but I'm just saying I can't rewrite history with that. Green background, Maverick trender completely pegged to the top, line at the top, Maverick Multi-X. Instead of having 6 charts on your screen or 6 monitors on your desktop, trying to read them all at once, why don't you just have 5 traders? These are algorithms, but why don't you have 5 traders all read them for you and cast their vote, right? Okay, so see, market's opening and it's going to get volatile. It's going to get crazy. And maybe I'll just get stopped out right here. Maybe it'll fly up to the top. I don't know. Don't care, because I'm at break even. And if it pushes straight up, that's a beautiful thing. If it comes down and stops me out, I'll just wait for a retracement and get back in. Okay, first minute of the open can always be wild. All right, listen guys, if you want clear vision on your charts, come check us out. Not financial advice, do your own research, but part of that research, come read the reviews on our site from our traders. We have traders just killing it with this software. And by the way, it does work on NinjaTrader and TradingView. MaverickIndicators.com. That's MaverickIndicators.com.